Hi, I'm Simon Morato, and today I'm sitting with Shane Jacobson, star of Oddball. Hi,
Hi,
Shane.
mate.
How's it going?
Yeah, very good. Excellent. This is Oddball here.
Oddball? Well, Kai, in real life.
Kai's the dog's name. And that's a penguin. They're not real. We just should establish this stuff in case...
That this is two-dimensional? This is not a three-dimensional...
It's hard to tell.
It is, yeah.
This is the third time the dog's been in trouble. Oddball stays confined to your farm.
Oddball isn't dangerous.
Last chance.
I do want to ask about Kai. So Kai is based on a real life, at least set of dogs owned by Alan Swampy Marsh, a chicken farmer, who protects penguins. And Kai is a dog actor taking that role.
Yes.
I'm curious what it's like to work with a dog who's being trained, because Kai, or Oddball rather, isn't really all that interested in taking orders from people. So what is it like acting with a dog who's being told to kind of disregard the people around them?
Yeah, well, it's the thing with any animal that's been trained for film is they're trained to walk to certain marks, and they can be pretty good at that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still animals that want to do their own thing, but Luke, who trained Kai, who plays the character Oddball, if you can call it a character when it's a dog playing a dog, it's very method.
It is.
Apparently, Kai...
Daniel Day-Lewis is doing it for the next film.
Yeah. Kai was practicing being a dog right up until he was playing the part of a dog. So very method. So they trained them very well at hitting marks and everything else. But the thing that was great was that I got to spend a lot of time with Kai. So in fact, Kai and me kind of formed a bit of a bond. I'm a dog person, not raised by them, and not a dog of a person. Just I like dogs, if that makes sense. And so it kind of made it a bit easier that in fact I could actually call Kai over and Kai'd sit with me during scenes and everything else. But still, working with, W.C. Fields said it, don't work with kids and animals. And we had kids and chickens and penguins and dogs and, everything you can poke a stick at. Not that we poked them with sticks. That's
Sure. Thank you for clarifying.
But it's great. They add so much colour to the film that, everyone says you shouldn't work with them. But the truth is the film's better for it, for having cute penguins and big fluffy white dogs.
Did you get to meet Swampy and work with him much before kind of rolling?
Before rolling, yeah, absolutely. I went and met him down in Warrnambool and we got along instantly. He's got a laugh that can be heard across a room and a smile that can be seen across the universe. So, and he's one of those she'll be right kind of guys, and he's a larger than life character. So he's an easy guy to spend time with. So I knew pretty quickly that it was going to be a fun thing to play him, and it was going to be an enjoyable thing to kind of retell his story.
I do want to ask about an early scene in the film where you have a nearly nude moment. It's all family friendly.
It is very family friendly.
Very family friendly.
It is me.
Pretty close.
Fairly unclothed.
Right on the edge, basically. Yeah. And then that's followed immediately by you eating a raw egg.
Yes.
So I'm curious, as an actor, as just a person who is doing both of those things, what is more difficult to kind of have to disrobe in front of a camera for the most part, or to just eat a raw egg?
Eat a raw egg. They've all got their challenges. Number one is being, semi-unclothed in front of a camera that's going to be broadcast to millions of people. I don't think people want to see me without clothes, so that wasn't hard for me, but I think it's going to be hard for the audience, and for that I do truly apologise. You all deserve so much better. I assure you, this is not a part of my career that I'm going to be exploring any further. More naked roles. I don't think I'll be getting any leading roles.
I think people will be crying out after Oddball for more of this.
Stop it.
No, for more, please.
Yeah, more of someone else. No, more clothing, I get what you're saying. More, please, of clothing. But swallowing a raw egg, I used to do a fair bit of boxing when I was younger, believe it or not. And so I had actually eaten raw eggs before because I thought that would make me tougher. I don't know why, I don't know what I thought, but I think Rocky did it, so I thought I had to. So I had done it before, and wasn't that big a deal, but as you can imagine, in the making of a film and the process of making, sometimes you have to reshoot things. The light wasn't right, a chicken got in the way, or the problem with the camera, or a bump on the dolly track, or was a steady cam in that situation. So imagine if you had to eat 13 in a row.
Wow.
I don't have to imagine, I just have to remember.
Sure.
13 of them. I wouldn't recommend it.
That's too much protein.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend it.
That's too much for one day.
That's not Rocky at that point. That's a rocky road, that is, to go down.
I wanted to ask you about Kenny, because we're coming up on the 10th anniversary next year, which is kind of crazy. I remember working at a DVD store when it came out, and it was unquestionably the most popular DVD we had during my time there. It was so popular. You did the TV show. Would you consider doing a sequel?
Well, the TV show, Kenny's World was the TV show, and we reckon we did everything in the TV show that that answered all the questions that people had about, does Kenny get the girl? What's he doing now? How's his father? What happened to his son? Like, we answered all that in Kenny's world. You know, it was 9 episodes or something, 8 or 9 or 10 episodes we shot. So we reckon we answered all of it in Kenny's world. So I don't think we'd be too tempted to do another one just based on the fact that we think we answered everything in the TV series.
No, Ken, this can work. Oddie's got it in him.
I gave you hell through all these.
Let's see what Oddie's made of. Yeah. No.
Shane, thanks so much for your time. Congrats on Oddball.
Thanks, mate.
Good seeing you.
And thank them for watching. Thank you.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel or find more of our stuff at studentedge.com.au.